Doing Marriage Well for July 22nd, 2026. The best natural supplement. Regular sex keeps you healthy. There's a large body of evidence that says regular sex is good for us in many ways, and this seems especially true as we get older. Before we look at the findings, with links to the studies in the show notes, let's address how research like this actually works. The classic rule that correlation does not mean causation is always a consideration. Some of the studies dealt with that, some did not. Another issue is determining which is cause and which is effect. Healthier people are generally going to have more sex than those with health issues. Some of the studies controlled for that, some did not. But the findings of these studies are important even when we say healthier people have more sex. It means having less sex may well signal a problem that we should deal with. Some of the causes of ED are things that can kill a man. Going to get help with ED could save a man's life. Depression limits sex and increases deaths. Dealing with depression will lead to both more sex and a longer life. And an unhappy marriage hurts our sex life and our mental and physical health. Working for a better marriage will improve all of those. Some of the benefits found in these studies were seen no matter how one had an orgasm. But some were only found when couples had sex, and for some, the quality of the sex mattered. Here's a quick look at some of the health benefits ascribed to sex. Sex can make menopause easier. Women who engage in routine sexual activity experience less vulvar pain, dryness, and irritation during everyday life. Sex can ward off depression. Sex can delay heart problems. Sex was positively related to later risk of cardiovascular events for men. For women, this was only true if the sex was good sex, meaning they felt satisfied by it. Men who had sex at least twice a week were 50% less likely to die of heart disease during a study compared with men who only engaged in it once a month. Sex can keep you from getting sick. Having sex once or twice a week significantly increases immunoglobulin A, an antibody in the mucosal membranes that is considered a first-line defense against infection. Sex improves bladder control. Sexually active women were significantly more likely to have a strong pelvic floor compared with those who were not sexually active. This helps prevent incontinence. Sex at bedtime results in better sleep. Sex improves brain health. Studies have shown sex provides various cognitive benefits for older adults. And last but not least, regular sex can result in a longer life. Multiple studies have found a correlation between an active sex life and a longer life. If you could buy all those benefits in a supplement, everyone would want a bottle. All it costs you to have those benefits is making time and energy for regular sex and having a marriage that makes regular sex possible. This is Paul, and doing sex well is doing life well.